The lights in the packed auditorium dimmed for only a second before the host's voice rang out across the stage. Thousands of fans were watching live. Millions more were streaming online. No one expected what happened next. Dylan Wang stood up from his seat in the front row, walked past the host without waiting to be called, and took the microphone. The entire room fell into a stunned silence. Cameras zoomed in. Social media froze. In a calm, steady voice that somehow carried more weight than any scripted speech, he said the words that would dominate every headline for weeks. I chose Shen Yue over Lu. And I am going to tell you exactly why. The collective gasp that followed was so loud it nearly drowned out the soft music still playing in the background. Lu, seated only a few rows away, kept her expression carefully composed, but the slight tightening of her jaw was captured by every camera. Shen Yue, sitting beside Dylan's empty chair, stared at him with wide eyes, clearly as unprepared as everyone else. Dylan did not look at either of them. He looked straight into the main camera. This is not a publicity stunt. This is not a game. This is the truth I have carried for a long time. What followed was not a short comment. It was a full, unfiltered explanation that stretched far longer than anyone anticipated, turning a routine awards night into the most talked about moment of the year. Dylan began by going back several years, to the period when both Shen Yue and Lu were rising stars and he was still finding his place after the massive success of Meteor Garden. The industry had been full of speculation. Fans shipped him with almost every actress he worked with. Articles constantly compared Shen Yue and Lu, placing them in quiet competition even when neither woman had asked for it. Dylan admitted that for a long time he had stayed silent because he believed private feelings should remain private. That silence, he said, had only created more confusion. He described the first time he truly noticed the difference between the two connections. With Lu, there had been easy laughter on set, mutual respect, and a comfortable working rhythm. She was talented, professional, and kind. He respected her deeply and still did. There had been moments when the media tried to turn their friendship into something more, and for a short time he had wondered if there could be a possibility. But every time he imagined a future beyond work, something essential felt missing. Then he spoke about Shen Yue. He recalled the long nights of filming Meteor Garden when the pressure had been overwhelming. While everyone else focused on rankings and popularity, Shen Yue had been the one who noticed when he was quietly exhausted. She did not offer dramatic speeches. She simply stayed. She brought him water without being asked. She waited with him in silence when the weight of public expectation became too heavy. She never demanded attention, yet her presence somehow made the chaos feel manageable. Dylan's voice grew quieter as he continued. He explained that choosing someone is not about who looks better in photographs or who trends higher on social media. It is about who you still want to call at 2 in the morning when everything feels uncertain. It is about who makes you feel steady instead of impressed. With Shen Yue, he had found a rare kind of peace that did not need to be performed. He admitted there had been a period when he tried to ignore that feeling. The industry made it easy to stay polite and distant. Schedules were packed. Rumors were constant. Choosing one person publicly meant inviting intense scrutiny on both of them. For a while he convinced himself that remaining neutral was the kinder option for everyone involved. But neutrality, he realized, had started to feel like dishonesty. The turning point came during a private dinner months earlier. Lu had been there as a friend, and the conversation had somehow drifted toward the future. Dylan remembered looking across the table and understanding with sudden clarity that the person he wanted beside him in every version of that future was not the one sitting across from him at that moment. The realization had been quiet but absolute. He had not said anything then. He had needed time to be certain. When he finally spoke to Shen Yue, it had not been dramatic. There were no grand gestures. He simply told her the truth he had been carrying. She had listened without interrupting, then asked only one question, whether he was sure. He had answered yes.
Please subscribe for more celebrity drama. Thank you.